Boom, baby, we're live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 753. Be honest, bro. You want a girlfriend? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? I am so excited to be here today. Not really, just joking. I'm exhausted. It's been a long month. Oh, man. Oh, boy. It's been a long month. It has been a grind. So that's the reason we've been striving every day. And that's because the Masculine Empowerment Network is now open. So join us and come on down, sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, and you're going to get all the bonuses that we've been talking about every single day this month. Go to the Masculine Empowerment Network, just click on that sign up now button, and then you'll be locked and loaded all the way until April 1st, 2025. That is what we got going on for you. Not gonna lie, this has actually been the worst sign-up period the Masculine Empowerment Network has ever had in the history of the whole running of the business. So who knows what the future holds for all of us, because I'm not just gonna sit around and beg guys to get their lives together. So if you guys want to sign up, come on down. If not, I'm sure you could go find another multi-millionaire playboy to help you get to where you want in life, because we're just growing on trees everywhere. Like, the majority of them are not frauds as well. But taking that into account, let's take a look here at the schedule. It's fully mapped out here. So when you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network, okay, you get to come to all of these webinars starting August 12th. So every day we do 2 webinars. These are live, done on Zoom. Okay. And I made a little error there this morning. I just noticed that here with this one. I have to quickly edit that. Anyways, I'll read it off to you. First things first is me, MLD, mapping your success. I'm going to sit down and show you guys exactly what you need to do to be the successful individual that you want to be. We're going to actually make a plan, and we're going to write it all out, and we're going to have an action plan set out for you. The very next night, Credit with Colin's going to talk about leveraging your credit
and take my money
to build wealth and travel for free. Andrew Esquire's talk about global cheat codes, so you guys want to travel around the world and know how to play the game right way. Wraith is going to be talking about developing frame. That's really important as well. Ryan Fowler, we talk about how to rapidly rewire your subconscious mind. That's also a frame episode. Red Pill Thor is going to be talking about principles of successful relationships. Lifting Lawyers talk about eating towards your goals, helping you get in shape so you can stop being a fat, disgusting fuck like the majority of all Americans out there, because it's just reprehensible when you look disgusting. James Brooks is going to be talking about a 2024-2025 crypto forecast report, and that's going to be very good for you guys that actually want to make some profit instead of listening to Charlie and Miguel buying Hex and then losing all your money, but still holding on to it because you believe in that bulletproof portfolio. How's that working out for you now? God, I love being right. Friday, Apex Mindset, leveraging inner game to win. And then Friday night, me, MLD, forcing yourself to succeed. Just like I force myself to succeed, you know, a lot of people don't want to succeed, though. That's the funny part. A lot of people just talk. It's amazing. It truly is amazing how many people just lie and pretend they want to succeed. But when it's the easiest time to get ahead, and it's the easiest time to make money, it's the easiest time to conquer life. I mean, even if you decide you want to break all the rules, take steroids, take all the illegal drugs in the world, like, and become super jacked, you can do it. Like, there are literally endless options out there for you to live the most amazing life possible. But I just think people just don't care. I think most people are happy eating their slop, being addicted to their cell phone, you know, being slave to dopamine, jerking off to porn. It's hilarious. It truly is hilarious, but it's more for the people at the top. Okay. It's more for the people that are willing to do the work. So that webinar is going to be really good. Forcing yourself to succeed. I'm going to show you guys what I did to force myself to succeed. Okay. The very next week, we have Elevate Cyber returning. He's going to be continuing his educational program, getting guys jobs in cybersecurity. Earn 6 figures remotely with cybersecurity. King Dre returns. He'll be talking about valuing yourself as a man that Monday night. Pommy Pickup is going to be talking about day game and night game on Tuesday. Wraith is going to be talking about inner game through self-communication. Brian Fowler is back. How to overcome approach and dating anxiety for you guys that get nervous on dates. Me, MLD, have a full PowerPoint presentation ready for you guys called about leading your woman. Apex Mindset returns. He's going to be talking about sex espionage, deep seduction skills. James Brooks will be talking about building your crypto portfolio. And then Afi Kingdom will be talking about expert lever game. And Mr. Lucario will be talking about first dates that are going to lead towards having a good old sexual encounter. All right? Something a lot of you guys pretend you don't want. The cope is real, gentlemen. The cope is real. You're not going to change if you don't admit the truth about yourself and what you want. And that's why we're talking about today's episode as well. Okay, how a lot of guys say they don't want a girlfriend, right? But the reality is, majority of you guys do want a girlfriend, and it's just cope when guys say, like, "Oh, I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend." Actually, yeah, you do. You definitely do want a girlfriend, and I just think it's gigantic cope. It's a gigantic cope because here's the thing right now. What's the funniest thing too? And I was gonna try and tie this into another episode. We'll see what I'm going to do, like data-wise about this. But the funniest thing is right now, for some of you guys, the economy is down and you guys are suffering. And you're like, oh, I'm just going to put dating on a back burner. But this is the best time to talk to girls because when the economy is down and out, girls are actually more submissive during the economic downturns. Girls are more likely to agree to cheaper dates. And you're actually going to more likely find a girl because that's going to be just really into you for you. Because when everybody's making money, when the economy's going, everybody's ego is inflated. Everybody thinks something's going on. Other guys are simping harder. So these chicks have more options. But when all that male attention dries up and, because the economy is having a little bit of trouble time right now, which is normal. I mean, look at the history. Everybody's like worried. Oh, the economy, it's over. We're all gonna live in gulags. It's all over. Like this is nothing compared to what people went through in the 80s, the Great Depression, hell, even 2008 when I was suffering back then. That was real bad economic times. But even then, I was getting by, But right now, the economy is actually on your side, and especially if you have your finances together right now, and if you have your finances together right now, and you're not giving girls and giving dating a try, you're just leaving so much on the table, right? Because the thing is with so many people, right? So many guys. The doubting that you want a girlfriend is just something that it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. Our goal as a species here is to reproduce and then die. That is our goals, okay? That is our goal. We need to reproduce, have children, and then pass away. Things right now are so out of whack in our society because everybody is doing things that's just like not beneficial to them, right? Men, the number one goal that men have in life is to get after women, like to get chicks, right? That's the number one goal that guys have in life. And to sit there and say that like this is something that's not important to you or you just don't care, like you're just lying to yourself. And I see it here. I saw it even here in the comments actually before we started. Like here, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so for example, this guy, Angry Dragon. All right, let's talk about this. I don't know if this guy is still here. All right, but he says, it's hot. I'm sweating. It is hot up in here. 1 second. It is scorching in Tokyo today. Oh, it's so good. I made a protein shake this morning with fresh berries. Whew, life is good. All right. So here's an example. Do I want a girlfriend? If she's a modern woman, then hell no. Besides, as I get older, women become more and more irrelevant every year. So then why are you subscribed to a YouTube channel called Modern Life Dating, where I exclusively talk about getting your act together so you can actually have a girl, how you can master dating, master relationships. Remember, the philosophy of this channel is to master dating, master relationships so you can walk away from dating troubles. You know, why are you here? And then why do you have such a strong opinion if that's the case, right? Life is better when you have a good woman by your side. Like, all these guys out here running their mouths saying, I hate women, women aren't shit, you know, like the weirdos, like Better Bachelor, you know, and all these guys that are, you know, just nerds, dorks, you know, dorks. The problem with those guys is they're dorks with tremendous egos. And the thing is, they would rather, instead of looking at themselves and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Why do I keep failing with women? Why do women keep on taking advantage of me? Why do women keep on, you know, why do I keep choosing women that are bad for me? Why do I keep doing things that are not beneficial to me? Why? They don't say that. They say, oh, you know what? That all women are bad. Women are the problem. Women are this. Women are that. Anything but themselves. And then, you know, this happens to a bunch of them. Like, I remember that there was a content creator. He called himself Turd Flinging Monkey, right? This guy is such a coward that he says when he goes to corporate events, he wears a pride and transgender flag on his lapel of his suits, just so that people will leave him alone and think that he's like, you know, he's a normie, and you know, he's so worried, you know, about, you know, being canceled and stuff. Like, such a massive ego. And then and then on top of that, he supports using a sex doll. So women are so not important to you that you hang out with a rubber sex doll and fuck a rubber sex doll. Is that where we are right now? I mean, the cope is absolutely incredibly real. GSV 17 on the Instagram feed says, picking up girls when I'm out with friends at bars or clubs is not hard. Yeah, because those girls are whores, right? So you don't really have game. You just know how to pick up whores. Okay. Finding a girl of actual substance is hard. Well, women of actual substance don't drink alcohol frequently. They don't go to bars or clubs. A woman who has to drink frequently has some kind of trauma that she's trying to mask with substances. Okay. Any kind of abnormal behavior, like a woman that's extremely obese, she's eating because she has some kind of deep unresolved trauma. If a woman is excessively smoking marijuana, she's doing that because she has some form of unresolved trauma. If she's excessively drinking, again, it's because she has some form of unresolved trauma. Okay, if she's excessively shopping, excessively, you know, texting a bunch of guys, right? It's trauma. And that's when you identify these things, you have to understand that woman is not fit for a relationship, and you have to walk away. If you've been noticing, there's a theme on this channel where I'm like, you have to cut people off. You have to walk away from shit that doesn't benefit you. Because if you to get what you want, you have to walk away from what you don't want. Okay. So then he said, GS3 says, oh, I don't take these girls home. My friend make fun of me because I turned down their advances. Then you don't even have game to pull them, bro. You're not even pulling the whores then, you know? So, I says, I'm currently sacrificing my life to escape the matrix. I want a girlfriend, but for now it's a distraction. Again, it's not a distraction, it's a cope. Guys, if look at me. I'm pretty average guy, right? I'm average looking guy, maybe a little bit above average, good looking, whatever, right? But in the grand scheme of thing, I'm no fucking Giga Chad. I'm maybe like one of the callers said, I'm Chad Light. I'll take Chad Light, okay? Now, since I was 16, I've always had some girl in my life. Okay. This whole bullshit that they're putting out there that if you, as a man, when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, that you have no value, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay. And this guy's saying I'm working 15 hours a day, though. No time. No, bro. I mean, look, you could sit there and say that. You sit there and say that, but all you're doing is kicking the can down the road. And your lack of skills, because you have to understand, dating is a skill set. All right. The reason you guys suck at dating is either you don't have enough time that you put into dating, or you have no teacher, you have no mentor, you have no community. You think you're going to figure it out on your own. But let me ask you something. How's that working out for you? Right? A lot of guys think, oh, I could figure it out on my own. Oh, really? Then why is your dating life still shit? You think you're going to read a book? You think you're going to watch a couple YouTube videos and then build up the courage to do one approach every month? Okay. It doesn't work like that. It's a skill set. And if you do not work at it consistently, then you're going to be deficient. You're going to be massively deficient in it all. Is that something you want to be doing? I don't think so. Simply Water says, I want a wife / helpmate. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ralph says, I think a few years ago, the trend was getting a high body count to the point you get shamed if you want to be in a relationship. I don't know what that means. Little Flash is here, says, we all want to help me. That's true right there. Reading through the chat right now. Gigamax Media says, do I want a woman in the current legal ecosystem? The idea of a buffet where you get to choose the best parts of femininity is a beautiful fantasy. Do I want a modern woman in the current legal? Again, you see, this is what I'm talking about. See, you guys are afraid of girls. You're afraid of a woman. All right. Through repetition and through understanding game, you will be able to identify women that will do bad things to you versus women that don't. Okay. Look, women who are malicious, they have red flags that are evident. Okay. You guys see red flags and you think like, I'm the exception to the rule. This won't happen. And then you get burned and you're like, oh, wait. Oh. Women aren't just sitting around plotting and scheming on you, right? You see it all the time in the NBA and sports and all that shit. But those guys are, when you're that famous, you don't need game. And when you don't have game, right? When you don't have game is also a filtration process. And if you don't have game, then you're not going to fucking do any kind of vetting because you're just going to be getting pussy. Everything that you say or do, she's going to validate because you're a celebrity and you're going to be like, oh yeah, everything's good. This girl's on board with everything. You're like, oh man, because I'm a celebrity. I'm the man. My life is perfect. Yada, yada, yada. And then there comes conflict, but she already got her fucking marriage contract with you and she has some kids. Now, boom, you're divorced. Now you're screwed. And remember, a lot of these guys getting finessed, these guys are young. They're like 23, 24, 25, 26. A woman at those age, they are super sharp, man, because they're just dealing with armies of simps. And that's another thing too, right? For you guys that are afraid of girls, when you actually have game and you have frame and you got it going on, these girls can't contend with you because they're like sparring with crappy sparring partners. They're sparring with simps. They're sparring with weak men. They're sparring with men that have no backbone. They're sparring with men that have no frame. All right. All of these things gas them up and make them think they're better than they are. And then they run to somebody like me and then they just lose because I got it going on and I have self-esteem and I have boundaries. And when they get a taste of a guy like me, they're hooked. They're addicted. You can easily have your pick of the litter if you're willing to do the work. And it's not going to happen by you just sitting down, watching watching 20 minutes of a video and then, going and scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, going to whatever your next dopamine hit is. It doesn't work like that. You got to put the work in. And when you put the work in, abundance is yours, man. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Okay. A couple more things I saw in the chat here. Guys talking about biting is funny. The question I really wonder, why do some girls bite? Some girls bite, they're just into you, bro. Or when you're like, this girl I'm dicking down now, like when I don't think she's ever been with a guy with a dick as big as mine. But when I'm up in there and bottoming out, like slamming the tip of my dick into her cervix, she when she's on top, cowgirl, she leans over and she fucking bites me like right here. And she just holds on for dear life because I think it's just like intense for her. So, biting is just, sometimes it's just that's how they tolerate a good dicking. And some of them are just into it, some of them are into it, some of them are not. But that's that. Oh, Damien Rochester, $7.99. What is that? Australian? I don't know. Brother, just want to say thank you I'm about to take action. I'm off to Turkey in 2 days for a hair festival. First time overseas from Australia. So excited. Awesome, bro. Congratulations. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay. Yeah. And then Lawrence of Asia is in the house. He says, children, family, beyond a girlfriend. Yeah, it starts with the girlfriend, bro. It starts with the girlfriend. Desert Turtle says, damn, saw the title and it hit hard. MLD can read my mind. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. But yeah, man. I'm reading the chat, catching up. MLD, what do you think about having kids these days? Yeah, I definitely want to have kids. I don't want to be. You think I want to be like heading into my fucking 40s and shit and being like alone and just childless and I just think that's weird. I don't want to be out here like dating and womanizing forever. It's just not something I want to do at all. I just don't think that's that's not a fulfilling life. And I see a lot of guys who that are just in their 40s and miserable and they know they're gonna die alone and they know they're just like miserable. It's not like you guys think it's like this big old like glamorous sex party, and a lot of you guys just think that everything's gonna figure itself out. Like you guys just keep on kicking the can down the road. It doesn't work like that at all. It doesn't work like that at all. Okay. Jordan Price says, well, of course we want girlfriend. Who doesn't? But most of us just aren't going to get one regardless. You and guys like you just take them and enjoy them. Honestly, bro. Well, if that's the mindset you have, then good luck. Good luck. You telling me you can't find one girl out of billions on the planet? You can't find one? Are you that big of a loser in your mind? Come on. Think about it, Jordan. You and guys like you should just take them and enjoy them. Honestly, I am. Trust me. Trust me. James Bond says, is striving for a 1,000, 2,000 lake count equivalent to trying to be a millionaire? No, being a millionaire is way more of an accomplishment. Dude, I'm telling you. Let me check my lake count. I have a little note on my phone here. I'm currently at 311 chicks, right? And that's more than enough for me. I am sexually satisfied, because here's the thing too. Once you have your game dialed in, right?
Shut up and take my money.
And once you have your lifestyle going, you got your money muscles game frame dialed in, you have to understand this too. Guys that consistently need to have sex with new women all the time, that's a compulsory behavior. Okay, that's compulsion. And that too is some kind of cope for some kind of trauma, right? We all know our favorite tranny banger in Brazil, John Anthony Lifestyle. You know, he takes pride on, banging 1,500 chicks, including a bunch of transgender men as well. He fucked these transgender men in their assholes or in their fake pussies. I don't know what they did, but he's had sex with 2 men as well. Because if you listen to his past, he has a really bad relationship with his mom. He has mommy issues. Mommy traumatized him. And he's so traumatized that he has to go to these lengths of coping with that by, masking it by having sex with so many women. And he's a traumatized individual. Anybody can see that too. If you have good spiritual eyes, and you can just read a person, right? And that's why, he stayed with his girlfriend who was hitting him and shit, as you guys heard the phone call that I had. These people who stay in these, like, when I'm talking about men that are players like that, right? They're fucked up individuals. They're damaged individuals. It's not normal to want to do this. Like, you are compensating for something at that point. Okay, this is abnormal behavior. If you're a celebrity and women are just throwing it at you, yeah, sure, you'll rack up 1,000, 2,000 bodies, but the average person isn't. Okay, the average person is not a celebrity. The average person, doesn't want that. But when you actually find a good girl and you find a good connection, then like the quality of sex is so good. Like, you don't need to get with a bunch of different chicks. You don't need to fucking go out and sleep around and just constantly mask the pain that you have deep inside of you. Okay, and then shout out to my friend Scott Lang, who just signed up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. And shout out to Richard Nguyen, who just signed up as well for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Good to have you guys back. It's going to be a nice, tight little group. Like I said, nothing's going to change with me. I'm going to keep on pouring into your guys' lives, and we're going to keep on moving forward, right? Armageddon Haircut says that guy, John Anthony, is a clown schmuck. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, he's so fucked up and so mentally damaged that he's now, his sexual degeneracy has led him to be, having sex with men, like biological men. So I don't think this is striving for 1,000 to 2,000 lake. You're also, statistically speaking, you're probably going to get an STD. You're going to be dealing with a lot of crazy bitches. And that, when you're doing that kind of shit, then you're, I mean, it's just not worth it. What is the worth? What is the value? Whores drain the life out of you, right? Whores drain the life out of you. Okay. A good woman is a woman who's going to love you, take care of you. She's going to literally be by your side and help you. And she's going to teach you, that like good women do exist, right? Because a lot of guys, when you get a good woman, they don't know what to do with it. They drop the ball. Jordan Price back says, at this point, I'd rather Guys like you just take them all and say, fuck it. I mean, most guys aren't even going to listen. So why bother trying to help them? Just take them all and run. Well, I mean, it's just, I think that's just a defeatist mindset. Yeah, like the majority of guys, yeah, it's true. The majority of guys are losers. The majority of people will not do the work that is necessary to get what they want. And that's why there's such an abundance for guys that do want to do the work. The work is hard, but it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. So, I mean, you could sit there and cry, but at the end of the day, even if you're crying, only two things can happen. One, you look like a little bitch crying like a fucking faggot about girls. That's what you look like, crying like a little fucking faggot ass about girls. Okay? Oh, the good girl, all the girls are gone. Shut the fuck up, you little bitch. You fucking pussy. Because that's what you are. And somebody needs to tell you the fucking truth. Sitting around like a little bitch crying over a fucking girl? You crying over a fucking girl? Are you for real? You got the pussy in you. That's why you don't got no pussy. Okay? The pussy's in you. I'm telling you. Look, and that's the thing. Yo, when girls date with me, when a new girl gets a taste of me, these girls are fucking hooked. Because you guys don't understand the sea of weak beta males that are out there, dude. I'm talking these guys are taking bitches out on vacations within the first 2 months of knowing them, buying them fucking luxury goods, you know, pathetic, totally pathetic. When you're the man, the prize is being with you. Okay? But it takes time. It takes time. Okay? All good things take time. But if you sit down and just say, you know what, I'm going to commit myself to doing the work. I'm going to commit myself to changing my life. I'm going to commit myself to being a better man. Abundance is there for you. Okay? Let me see. What does it say? I really want MLD in his messy hair. I hope that's a woman. Gay. Let's see. If you have kids, how many you have? Do you agree with having multiple wives? If you're Muslim and you want to have multiple wives, go for it, bro. Go for it. I don't know if I would want multiple wives, you know? I've seen guys manage harems that, one, they never last, and two, you're just like a babysitter. You're like, all right, girls, let's go have some fun. All right, girls, we're gonna go do this. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking entertain these fucking children. I want to make millions of dollars. I want to make a fucking empire of financial excellence. I don't want to rally up the girls to go bowling and rally up the girls to go pizza night. No. Why? I don't get it. Why? Sounds like fucking nightmare. Sounds like a fucking nightmare. Any places to visit in Istanbul when I'm there? Not really. I don't know, man. I just in and out. Turkey's kind of a shithole. I rented a yacht and I went up and down the Bosphorus. That was kind of cool. But no offense, but Turkey's kind of a shithole. I just wanted to get out. You know, there's a nice mall if you're staying at the same hotel that they made me stay at. And there's a steak restaurant there. It's pretty good. They have some good bread there. Remember that? There's a steak restaurant at the end of the mall. Go there. That's a horrible mentality to have, OBJ. I don't know what you're talking about there, Stifler. What mentality? He says, I'm over 311 women. The days of IRC, AOL, and when POF and OkCupid first came out, most guys didn't know about. Yeah, exactly. It's good stuff. Again, look, I'm telling you, this is cope, bro. This is cope. Nah, dude, I work 9 hours a day, and both of my hobbies are expensive and time-consuming. Adding a girl to my life would do nothing but make it harder to enjoy those hobbies and stress me out. Nope. You see, Raven, you never had a good girl, okay? You've never had a good girl in your life. You've never had a decent woman, okay? A decent woman would become super down to be with you in those hobbies. She would like the hobbies too. She would help you enjoy those hobbies. She would pack you lunch, and when you're off to go do your hobbies, and be wait for you at home. Okay, bro. When a girl loves you, you can go out and conquer the world, and she will faithfully wait for you at home. Not doing no nonsense. Not be texting other dudes. Not be being trifling or anything like that. Right. When a girl, you see, this is another example. You just got you have bad experience. So you have bad game, which is most likely you have bad game, and or you have bad frame, which you didn't stand up for yourself. You didn't enforce boundaries in your past. Okay. That's the big difference there. Okay. Okay. So MLD, which type of girl do you really go for the most out of the hundreds, or whatever you apparently slept with? White girls, Indians, Asians. I mean, dude, I live in Japan. What do you think? Come on. Like, do we really have to draw out like a Venn diagram for you? Shout out to Kyle, who just signed up for Masculine Empowerment Network. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Good to have you in. Good to have you here. Good to have you up aboard. So let's talk some more about some things we got going on here. Actually, let me catch up with the chat. Okay. Gigamax says, sex with random girls using condom is such a low IQ move. It's all the worst parts of the interaction, none of the good bits. Yeah, and they found out. And I always fucking stay away from condoms because I always felt like there was something in there that was just like, I don't know, my instincts just avoided them. And I just made sure I wasn't like, fucking some nasty whores. I vet these bitches. And now they found out that when you're using condoms, a lot of the chemicals in there are causing infertility. And Bill Gates is behind condoms as well. Okay. See, here's another. This is what I'm talking about. It's hilarious. So, Jordan, you want to come on the stream and talk to me? Let's have a talk, bro. Let's have a chat. Whoa. Ain't none of these girls good girls. LMAO. Fuck these broads. I'm not saying that out of sadness. I just don't give a fuck anymore. The people who say they don't give a fuck give the most fuck, okay? And the fact that you said you're not saying it out of sadness absolutely means you're saying it out of sadness, okay? Because this kind of angst doesn't come organically. Normal guys aren't going around saying, ain't none of these good girls, good girls. Normal guys don't say that, okay? When I was dating Miss MLD, okay, she had 2 boyfriends before me. She was 24 when I met her. She had 2 boyfriends before me. There's the only 2 people she slept with. I was the first foreigner she's ever been with. Okay. And I dated her for, Jesus Christ, how many years? I dated for like 7 years. Never cheated on me. Never went and got some guy's information behind my back. Never went and met with some guy behind my back. Okay. Never gave me attitude or was nasty to me. None of that. Okay. And before I met her, I went on date with like 500 chicks. Okay. I live in reality, guys. I know that I like sex. I know that I like women. And I know that I don't want to be alone. And I also know that sitting at home and not talking to girls is guaranteeing a future of loneliness. And I also know that dating is a skill set. And the only way you get good at something is two parts. One, by having a mentor who's going to teach you how to get good at it. And two, actually getting out there and practicing and doing it. If you don't have a mentor and you're not actually out there practicing and talking to these girls, making the approaches, you're going to fail. You will fail. You will fail, and then you will feel terrible. And then instead of taking accountability because of your lack of planning, you're going to blame it women. You're going to blame outwards. You're going to blame the women instead of blaming yourself. And that is the most feminine thing you could do. As a man, you need to take responsibility for your life. Everything in your life is your fault. So if you keep on getting finessed by woman after woman after woman, that's your problem. If you can't find a good girl, that's because you're not looking hard enough. Okay? There are good women out there, bro. You just have to put in the work in yourself, and you have to get out there and do it. But I'm telling you, when you get to the top, when you figure it out, and I would say it takes you 2 to 3 years to really figure it out. Okay? But then you're set. You're free. You are really free from the matrix. So many guys are stuck in the pussy slave matrix. That's the truth. Okay? That is the dead ass truth. And, you know, that's what makes the world go round, honestly, is simps, bro. Because, you know, like I guarantee you, this guy, Jordan Price, Jordan, how much porn you look at, bro? How much porn you looking at on a weekly basis? Okay? You say, fuck these broads, but you sit down and whip your dick out and jerk off every week to this shit, right? They'll do what they do, fuck who they fuck. I don't lose sleep from that, but most guys need to better themselves first before even bothering with these lame-ass broads for real. It's pretty funny. I think I spoiled myself. I was dating a girl from Laos. She spoiled me. Unfortunately, her father didn't want her dating Americans. I'm stuck in America, but I'm not into American girls. Then leave, bro. Leave. We're talking about how to do that in the Masculine Empowerment Network. Again, like, you guys just think this is like a YouTube entertainment channel. We have a real community where we transform guys' lives behind the scenes. We've been doing this since 2019. You think this is we're just gonna roll over and start being awful? We're getting better. Okay. Yeah, no, this guy, nah, bro. Free agent lifestyle is the way to go. Dating is a waste of time and money these days. No, again, no. Coach Greg Adams. I mean, dude, look at the guy. Look at that guy's life. Okay, he's a little manlet. Okay. And he's bitter about women. You know, he talks about how you're paying for women, paying for pussy and stuff. That's what you want to be. You want to be a trick? You want to pay women for pussy? Sorry. Again, it's cope. It's cope. It is cope. Okay. Yes. Not Mormon says a good girl is stress relieving, not stress out. Exactly. Okay. Again, see, the amount of damaged men is hilarious, bro. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Can't change these women. You can't. You can't. I can. I always do. Okay. I always do. With these girls, like that's the thing. You see, D-Rock, you're just not that guy, bro. And because you haven't done the work. You haven't done the work on yourself. You know, I assure you, if we put you on the camera right now and we had a conversation, you wouldn't look that great. You wouldn't have a good financial plan. You wouldn't be physically fit. You wouldn't have game, and you wouldn't have frame. And I can tell you don't have good frame and inner game because you have the nasty the attitude towards women, right? Do you see me out here saying, "Oh, I hate all women and all women are whores and rah"? No. Why would I say that? Fucking love women, bro. I love women. You know, this girl I'm with right now just fucking can't get enough of me, man. She's just fucking, she is insatiable. Man, I mean, makes me feel so sexy. This girl cannot get enough of me, man. This girl, like, I'm talking, like, as soon as I wake up, she's sucking my dick, like, every fucking day. I'm not exaggerating. I wish I could fucking show you guys, but I'd get my channel would be nuked. But these girls, man, I'm telling you, when you're the man, when you do the work, okay, when you are the guy, they can't get enough of you. They're addicted to you. You become the drug. Okay? But you're not going to figure it out on your own. You're not. It is a skill set that takes time to learn. Okay? For you guys out there, right? For you guys out there being salty and butthurt in the chat, how many of you guys are actually excellent in something in your life? Are you excellent at anything? Because in order to be excellent at anything, it takes time. Okay? It takes time and it takes dedication. And there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the work, or get out of the way, and you're going to work for someone who does. Same thing with the girls. You don't want to put in the time, you don't want to put in the effort. Well, guess what? There's a guy out there that put in the time and the effort, and he's going to take that girl from you easily. Easily. Okay? Air Jordan says, hey, MLD, you said only whores go to clubs. I'm in university. It seems like even the good girls frequently go out to these bars and nightclubs around campus. No, bro, listen, you'll find go to the study centers, dude. Whatever classes you're taking, like if you're taking chemistry, you're taking some hard math, right? Go to the study centers. Go to the study centers where they tutor you for free on university. And that's where you find good girls, right? Go to the library. Like, like the majority of girls in universities, yeah, they're going to go to clubs all the time because the majority of the girls are whores in university. The majority of them are sleeping around being hookers. All right. But go to the library, go to student events. Dude, the university is teeming with life, teeming with so much opportunities and things to do out there. Okay. There is nothing wrong about going monk mode for a time, being to get your life in order, but staying there is unhealthy. Yeah, a lot of guys say they're in monk mode because women ignore them. Okay. KW says, honestly, bro, I've had women. They come with positive and negatives. It's never all good. If you want to ride the roller coaster, that's your business. But sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Yeah, I never said like women are just these amazing, perfect things. Like women do some pretty shady shit too, bro. This is women in general. They're shady shadesters. This is female nature. I got see more bad advice. Not blaming them either. Not saying they're the problem. I'm just saying fuck them. Let them do them and just focus, and they'll come along. Again, feminine mindset. Feminine mindset. You're going to look pretty and stand on the wall and hope the girl comes and finds you. No, bro. No. You're snitching on yourself, Jordan. Jordan, come on. You got it. You got it all going on, right? You're big dog. You got the money. Give the Masculine Empowerment Network a try. Give it a try. Right? Clearly, you got it. You got your shit together, right? Why don't we try to figure this out? Because you're saying you got it all figured out, right? No, good things do not come to you. You have to go and take what you want in life as a man. You have to get out there and force reality to bend to your will. Do you understand me? And it's not easy. It's very hard. But you know what's harder? Being a loser, being ignored by women, being poor, being cast aside by society, being neglected. That's harder. And that's indefinite. And then you die. Actually, I don't. I'll show you what I look like. I'm pretty in shape. I'm trying to do semen retention. Oh my God. The cope is real, man. Cope is real. Yeah, this guy say facts. CJ Pacer pussy. Exactly. Rebel of Wall Street. I agree with most of your philosophy, but what is your gaming system? You have no infield and don't believe in PUAs, but what is your way of getting girls when there's no proof of us to go off? You're right, man. You're right. I've been faking it. I've been faking it for 5 years. I am the ultimate con artist. I've just been lying, and I've been making all these things up. All the points that I have that are true, all the advice that I give the guys that change their lives, all the people that come through my programs. You're right, man. It's all fake and gay. I'm a con artist. Great rationale. Great rationale. You figured me out, bro. The rebel of Wall Street, notorious PIG. Great work. What do you think of Passport Bros? I'm the head of the number one and only centralized Passport Bro community, brother. I am a Passport Bro. I've been Passport Bro for a while. Okay. You know. Yeah, I showcase my system. It's been like, are you kidding me? Like I've been doing this since. I mean, what do you want me to do? Film infields and then you call those fake too? What do you want me to do? I don't know what to say. You see, and it's funny because the guys who claim that they don't want girls, right? They claim that they don't want girls. They're in here arguing with me, telling me how much they don't want girls. And it's like, if you didn't want girls, you wouldn't be watching dating content. You wouldn't be watching this kind of stuff. You would truly have no desire or interest in girls, right? Like for me, like for example, like I don't care about, I don't know, like me think like feminism. Okay, like I don't care about feminism whatsoever, right? I don't fucking go to feminism rallies. I don't watch any feminist content. I don't donate to any feminist cause. I don't know any feminist fucking leaders. I don't give a shit, right? Like, for example, another thing, Black Lives Matter. I don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't care what happens. I don't fucking care about any of that because I don't give a fuck. So why would I talk about it? Why would I watch shit about that? Right? The whole Palestine and Israel Hamas shit. I don't give a fuck about either side. I think both of these fucking idiots should stop killing each other because it seems to me that the Middle East is in a perpetual state of war, of fucking all these goddamn people hating each other. And it's just annoying. And I don't care. I don't care who the leader of Hamas is. I don't care who the leader of Israel is. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. But you say you don't care about women, and you say you don't care about dating, and here you are on a show titled Be Honest, Bro, You Want a Girlfriend, with the big thumbnail that says, Be honest, bro, you want a girlfriend. So really, who's lacking in the logic here? Is it me or you? TRT, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. I'm on TRT. But talk to your doctor, okay? Talk to your doctor. Be honest, bro. You want a girlfriend, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's such a cope. Why is everybody so upset? You know? For real. You know? What is the big deal? Seriously. Everybody's been doing it since like the beginning of time. You know, it's our goal. Like everything you do is for women. And for you guys to say you don't want women, then why are you like, you know, addicted to porn? Why are you addicted to, why do you follow all those girls on social media? Yeah, girlfriends will be good when you're good at vetting. And you got, and like, you know, bro, when you're the man, you know, you could when you see the game from above, you know, when you see 50 feet up, 100 feet up, bird's eye view, you know, it's easy to lead them and guide them. And that's what we talk about. That's why we have, you know, that's what I said. And that's why in the Masculine Empowerment Network, if you look at the schedule I was telling you guys about, okay, I have a webinar here. It's leading your woman right here. I'm going to show you guys how to lead and guide and train your woman to serve you properly. Lead, guide, and train your woman to serve you properly. Okay, because they want to be led. Women want to be led. Okay. They want to be led. Period. And it's just a skill set. That's all it is. It is just a skill set. Nothing more, nothing less, just a skill set. That's all it takes. That's really all it takes. Okay. I agreed in the beginning, bro. All I said was most of us aren't going to get one, but I'm getting cooked for saying, no, you're backtracking, bro. You're backtracking. You and your Honda Civic. All right. Get that 1996 Honda Civic out of here, bro. Don't be lying. You want to pull your comment up? I'll pull your comment up right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's read the first comment you sent here. Your rage-filled comment. Okay. Well, of course, we want a girlfriend who didn't, but most of us just aren't going to get one regardless. You and guys like you just take him and enjoy him honestly, bro. And how are you a 6'2" black guy with such like a pussy mindset? You should be cleaning up, dude. You should be cleaning up. At this point, I'd rather you guys just take them all and say, fuck it. Right? I mean, most guys aren't even gonna bother. Why trying to help them? Just take them all and run. See, but you're just saying, fuck it, give it up. No. Come on, brother. You're better than that. You're better than that. Okay? You're better than that. Well, look, here's the link right now. I'll drop the link in the chat. Okay? Scan the QR code right here. Go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Sign up. Join us. And we're going to be taking over. It's going to be a good time. You can click on that link right there. Right there. Sign up. Join us, and the webinars start on August 12th. Don't forget, August 12th is when it's going on. So I will be back in the morning, okay? I will be back in the morning. We're doing double free consultation Friday. So we're doing free consultation Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and free consultation Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Double header on Friday, giving all the value for you guys. And until then, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.